Hi, and welcome to another discussion on interviews. This time about the types of interviews employers use when deciding who to hire. A job interview is the deciding factor when it comes to getting the job. Hiring the wrong person can be costly. That's why employers often utilize more than one interview type when finding the best person for the job. So you're aware of what you'll encounter when having an interview, here are 6 common interviewing methods: traditional and behavioural interviewing, follow-up interviews, video or phone interviews, group interviews, and panel interviews. Traditional interviewing involves asking about your skills and experience to determine if you're the right person for the job. Depending what stage the interview takes place, it may be held in a professional setting such as their office, or a more relaxed location such as a nearby cafe. Make sure you're prepared and practiced your answers to the most commonly asked questions. Don't forget to highlight your skills and experience in your answers by including examples demonstrating how you used or gained those skills and experience. Traditional interviewing does have some shortfalls though. These questions asked are often closed-ended and don't identify how someone would behave in a given situation. This is why behavioural interviewing is also used. Behavioural interviewing is about assessing how a person will act in different situations by asking them about their work history. You'll be asked hypothetical questions designed to test your problem-solving and analytical skills, reveal your personality traits, and show how you behave when working with others. After you've completed one interview, an employer may ask you to come back for additional interviews. At this stage, you'll be competing with a smaller number of candidates than you were during the initial interview. They're interested in you, so make sure you really focus on your most important and relevant skills, as well as your knowledge of their company. Video or phone interviews are often the first point of contact you'll have with the employer. If they like what they hear, they might invite you in for a face-to-face interview. They're easy to conduct because they require little more than a phone or webcam. Before you have an interview via phone or webcam, make sure your equipment is working. You don't want to waste the interviewer's time with bad picture or sound quality. It won't leave a good first impression. For video interviews, dress professionally and make sure the surrounding area is clean. Dressing professionally will be for nothing if they're distracted by the mess they can see behind you. Group interviews are used when communication skills are important. While the interviewer is being conducted, they'll be able to see how well you conduct yourself and how you interact with others in a group setting. From this, they'll be able to assess your communication and interpersonal skills. When taking part in a group interview, it's important to make sure your voice is heard without being rude. Make sure not to interrupt or speak over the top of others, and be respectful of the other interviewers, even if you disagree with what they have to say. Panel interviews involve 2 or more interviewers. Each interviewer will ask you questions relating to their specific position or area within the company. This saves time because you don't have to attend several one-on-one interviews. Panel interviews allow a group of people to come to a consensus about who's the right person for the job. These interviews can be intimidating, especially with everyone staring and judging what you're saying. Be sure to make eye contact with the person who's currently speaking and when answering one of their questions. When you're leaving, don't forget to thank each interviewer. An employer may use all, a few, or only one of these interview types during the hiring process. The important thing is you're prepared. As always, if you want any of the information talked about in this video, check out the article on Let's Get Working, which contains everything we discussed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment on YouTube, Facebook, or Let's Get Working website, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, have a good day.